We're back again from Quilting on the Square with our new project, Jane Goes Digital, which is a machine embroidered applique version of the Jane Stickle quilt from 1863. The step we want to talk about now is how to treat your fabric prior to the embroidery process. This is also extremely important if you're going to be cutting your shapes out on an electronic cutter. This is my background fabric prior to being treated with Terreal Magic. And you can see it's just regular fabric. After it's treated with Terreal Magic, it takes on a paper-like quality. It gives it a stiffness. It makes it very easy to cut in the electronic cutter. You get a nice clean cut, and we're going to show you how to do that in another video. This is the product itself, and this can be used as a stabilizer for any machine embroidery. It's great on t-shirt quilts. You can actually take this piece of paper now, or this piece of fabric that's been treated, and run it through your inkjet printer and print off your quilt labels. Our quilt label on this quilt was actually printed on a piece of fabric treated with Terreal Magic. So another option for it. If you actually go to the Terreal Magic website, there's many, many, many things you can do out there also. So to use Terreal Magic, you want to take your untreated fabric and you're simply going to spray, and just an old bowl, just spray that, get it fairly saturated. Since I have a lot of squares that I need to treat, I just continue to layer the squares and spray them. Again, spray, and you can keep doing this and doing this. You want it to be saturated. You want the Terreal Magic to be throughout the fabric. So you can kind of see right there, there's a little section where it looks a little bit lighter that I really didn't get any Terreal Magic on. There, all fixed. I can't emphasize this enough. Let them sit for at least 15 minutes before you go to press them. You want the Terreal to dry a little bit. At least 15 minutes. There's another spot fixed. So once they've sat for 15 minutes, simply take it to your iron, and you can see this one is still a little bit damp. Press it with a hot iron. Until it's dry. There we go. And now that fabric has been treated with the Terreal Magic. I do want to point one thing out to you, and I don't want you to panic over this. There's my original fabric. The piece I've treated with the Terreal Magic is a little bit darker than the original fabric. Not to worry. This product rinses away in warm water. And actually, once you start working with it, as you will many, many times throughout this process, it is going to loosen up. But you're not going to have that discoloration going forward. So that's Terreal Magic. I do have one other tip for you. If you let your fabric dry for days, which we've been known to do, it may end up looking something like this. And it becomes difficult at this point to get those wrinkles out of it. That happens to you, simply spritz it with some water lightly and press it. And now we're good as new. So if they do end up laying around drying for several days, not to worry. They will still work. So that's Terrio Magic. We highly recommend it for this project for both the electronic cutter and if you're going to manually cut these shapes out using freezer paper, which we will talk about in one of our upcoming videos. So give Terrio Magic a try. You'll love it.